Good morning, everyone. Oh, yikes. I realized that I didn't turn on my Live 2D model. So, my face is gone. My upper torso is just blacked out by this square black hole. Wow. But it's alright, I'm alive, I'm fine. As you can see, but as you can hear at least, I'm still alive, so let me just try to fix it really quick. Carsono says, I came in time. Hey Carsono, how are you doing? Good morning, good morning. It's good to have you here. I hope you're having a good day. Oop, now my head's freaking huge. Alright, let's fix that. There we go. I hope that fixed it. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. How are you doing, Carsono? Hope you're having a good day. We're streaming a bit late this morning. As of these days, our schedule is kind of scuffed due to the fact that I'm very busy and the schedule is kind of messed up. But it's alright. I'm just doing my best to. But I will still be doing my best to stream as according to schedule as much as possible as my schedule allows me to. But how are you guys doing? I hope you're having a good day. Oh, by the way, Carson, you haven't seen this overlay yet, right? It's the new morning greetings overlay, and we also have one for the after the stream overlay too. But you will see that at the end of the stream. Give me a second. Let me set up my tea and blow my nose real quick. If I could. I'll take you to places past several faces. Not yet, but I like it. I'm glad you like it, Carsono. I'm glad you like it. By the way, yesterday's evening stream was kind of super hectic. Well, not hectic, but like, I was surprised, because, these days I've just been trying to finish school and trying to improve on the stream as much as possible, during my schedule, whenever, the time allows me to do so. Because I wasn't really be able to, stably be able to stream as I was, and I've kind of run out of options to regularly kind of bring in new, and regular viewers to the stream. What's the word? The channel has been slowing down just a little. Yesterday, originally, I wasn't able to stream for the day, however, I wanted to make sure that, I'm able to stream at least once a day, even though I may not be able to speak as loud, or maybe not really, play the games that's according to schedule. However, yesterday was a surprise because out of nowhere, 20 people subscribed yesterday. Like, out of nowhere. Apparently, YouTube was behind the reason. Because yesterday I didn't even announce my streams on Discord servers either. But yesterday, let's look at analytics real quick. I'm actually kind of like, wait a second, what's going on? Yeah, so yesterday there was 19 new subscribers from that one evening stream where I was just talking quietly. Oh, Gore says hi. Hey, Gore, how are you doing? Good morning, good morning. I hope you're having a good day. Gore says, I'm trying to make it to as many streams as I can. You don't really need to force yourself, Gore, but I'm happy that you're here. But like, I was just talking about, like, just yesterday, because I'm just surprised about, like, I don't know what happened, but yesterday there was like a sudden emergence of like lots of new people that came by the stream. And oh my god, what happened yesterday? Okay, so here's the thing. Usually, okay, there's something called the reach. What reach is how many times your channel or your most recent video or your stream has recommended to other people. Usually, right, it goes around 1,000 per video for me for that day. And like even the you know, the 8-hour stream, the 12-hour stream that we did for the 200 subscribers barely went to around 1.7k impressions. But yesterday's 2-hour evening stream that we did had an impression of 5.2k, which is 5 times the regular impressions that you get. Actually, let's try to just talk about it, because I'm actually trying to figure it out. Because although I say that I don't really care too much about, like, what's the word? Viewership? Well, not viewership, that's the wrong word. Even though I say things like I don't really care too much about the subscriber numbers, because it's true, I care more about you guys, people who come through, you guys who, you know, our community building more and more, and people come by and watch our streams regularly. I more care about you guys, you know, because that's what matters more in reality and just in perspective wise. Gore says, well, actually 400 people. What are you talking about, the 400 people? And Hyla says, Boomer, hey, Boomer, how are you doing? Good morning, good morning. Actually, let me do a mic test really quick. The reason I'm talking about this on stream, for one, I actually have easier time brainstorming when I'm talking about these things to another person. So I hope that, like, you know, we can... And also, I thought it was interesting to give you guys an inside perspective of what's going on in the channel. Even just a little bit. There you go, let me link the chat real quick. But yeah, let's try to think about, like, what the heck happened yesterday. So the views for the 12-hour stream, we did get 200. But the yesterday's 2-hour stream that I did, that was, you know, I personally feel like it wasn't really the best stream I did either. I was talking as quietly and whispering as possible in order for me to, you know, not bother my bro next door, my roommate bro. But this stream did as well as a 12-hour stream. And you see this, right? See the chart? Regularly, I get impressions of like thousands to, you know, less than thousands. These days been slowing down a little. But out of nowhere, boom, 5.2k. Like, what happened, right? I'm trying to figure out. So the hours watch time is 16 hours total, which makes sense, it was a 2-hour stream. But it's still double the amount of the other streams. And but here's the thing, the click-through rate was 2%, which means like more people just click through, obviously, but that's in relation to the amount of more impressions that you get. Oh, Benji says, hey, how are you doing? Oh, Boomer says also slightly loud music. Oh yeah, it is a little bit too loud. Here, let me actually just turn that off, and I'll turn some Animal Crossing music. Oh, Benji, how are you doing? Good morning, it's good to have you here. Benji was one of the people that joined in our server, our stream yesterday. And I feel like we'll be seeing Benji a bit more from now on. Listen to some jazz, shall we? Maybe just some Animal Crossing might be better. Let's see, Animal Crossing. I feel like lots of Animal Crossing OST music playlists are very related to just the rain sounds, but I'm looking for just a regular one. Alright, I'll take this one. There we go. Philose says, I'm pretty sure missing last night's stream make me become a king. Man, I don't understand what's going on here. We were just talking about the stream thing, what happened yesterday. Benji says, art, oh my god, art, I like art, art, ice is nice, great. Yes, Benji, it's good to have you here. Gore says, maybe because the stream was later and more people were able to watch, I don't know. Well, no, we often streamed later time, right? But it was not that, but what I'm wondering is, like, what happened for so many people. Like, these were not, like, the regulars that come by our stream. These were not people that was gathered over time. These were new people who just constantly came through. Out of nowhere. So, like, that's what I'm wondering, right? What actually happened yesterday. So, returning viewers, there was... actually, no, that's not from yesterday. Let's look at the video itself, maybe. So, reach, engagements, impressions, 2.1 click-through rate. Let's see, external and the traffic source from the YouTube search, it says is 0.5%. View from impression 102. Watch time from impressions, apply for 6 hours. Yeah, it says there's 5k impressions, however, it doesn't really say yet. Maybe they haven't really analyzed it properly, but it doesn't show where they came from. Benji says it's so windy that the door is slamming. Benji says you like ice because ice is... Yes, I do like ice. In fact, these days I'm very into eating ice cream because it's getting hot these days. Oh, Regular says hi. Hey Regular, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. Regular is our new regular that is probably going to come to our stream often. And the Regular also came from yesterday's sudden, you know, out of nowhere recommendation thing that was going on YouTube. Regular says, I'm doing good. That's good to hear, Regular. I'm good. I'm happy to hear that you're doing well. Let me ask you guys, Benji and Regular, how do you guys find my stream? What happened? Because we're trying to figure out at the moment, like, what happened yesterday. Because out of nowhere, there was 20 people that came to watch our stream, right? And there was, let's see, who were they? There's Pink Werewolf, there was Jack, there was Heartstomper, there was Lost Life, there was Kiki. There was like so many people that just came, and one of them said YouTube recommended me to them. But it might not be the same to you guys. I was wondering, how did you guys find the stream? How do you guys end up here? Let's see. Let me do a mic test really quick. Dada. A B C D E F G. Da 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 da. Mic test. Alright. Sounds alright. It's good. Oh, Lost Life says hi. Hey, Lost Life, how are you doing? Good morning, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good sleep last night. Regular said it was recommended to be. Oh, it was recommended to you. Benji says, same, in my recommended. Oh. Lost Life says, am I late? No, you're not late. We were just looking through our stream analytics from the yesterday's evening stream. And then we were trying to rack our heads around, like what the heck was going on, because compared to the regular impressions that we get from our streams, yesterday's stream was, statistically, it was 5 times, multiplied by 5. So either it was something like, you know, that we did differently than usual that occurred, that kind of algorithm, or it was just pure luck, maybe. But like, there has to be something behind it, right? It just does not happen for no reason. Everything has a reason, no matter how unreasonable it might be. But yeah, I don't know. I'm slightly flustered, nervous still from yesterday, and thanks to the YouTube algorithm, I guess, I'm happy. I'm mostly really happy for the fact that I was able to meet you guys, Regular, Benji, Lost Life, and the other people who came by yesterday, who I expect we'll be seeing again, and just new people who are interested in the streams that we do. And like, in lack of better words, I'm really moved. And Raka says, I'm only one out of 4. Like, okay, welcome, Raka. How are you doing? Good to see you again. Let's see, right? Like Grace is only 18 minutes late. Well, it's not really late. Like, you guys can come by whenever, and I'm happy as long as you guys are here. Benji says potato. Yes. Maybe it's the potatoes. Maybe I should eat more potato. Maybe it'll bring good luck. Gore says, sorry I've left yesterday, by the way. I was planning to stay, but I was really tired. What did we talk about, Gore? Never apologize for arriving late to the stream, or arriving after stream has already started for a while. Never apologize about having to go somewhere, or, you know. This here is the stream that I created, the stream that we do exist for you. So that, like, whenever you feel down, or you feel like you need something to listen to or talk to, and, you know, you're bored with other, you know, better content creators out there. If you feel like you feel like listening to me, and that it makes you happy, then come by, and, you know, just relax, enjoy yourself, and all that. As long as you're happy, then I'm happy. And don't really feel obligated to stay, or don't feel obligated to come and watch the stream. All that matters is that you're taking care of yourself, and that you're taking good rest. I'm actually happy that you left and you went to sleep because you were tired. I'm happy to hear that. Really. Like, you guys probably can tell because my, you know, my model isn't really rigged at that expression, you know, it's not really rigged in order to be expressive as much as possible, but I'm really smiling right now because, you know, now I know that you had a good rest last night. Benji says, big, so sad my sister isn't saying what's going on. Regular says, mine is too. Insane sisters, huh? Well, my sister is also kind of crazy too, I guess, but not in a, like, you know, crazy way. But she is pretty insane. I kind of agree with that. What's with sisters and them being kind of out of the world, but in a good way, I feel. At least, that's how I feel. My sister's amazing, I respect her a lot and I look up to her, and I hope to attain the half of the insight that she has, and the work ethics that she has. However, at the same time, she has her own craziness, you know, whenever she's with her friends. And when I look at her, I'm like, who are you? Like, who is this person? You're not my sister. You know that feeling, right? Ben just says BRB. Alright, take your time. I'll be right here. Regular says she's young though. Oh, is she? My sister, I guess you can't really call her young because she's close to her 30s now. Don't tell her I said that, she'll kill me. She will definitely, like, fold me like paper if she were to hear me that I called her old. But she's not young for sure anymore. However, she came back from the military training and she's in the RCMP as a detective now, I feel. I don't know, like, what specific, like, investigation team she's in, but she was able to fold me when I was in high school when I used to work out. So right now, since she received proper combat training and had like a military service background, I bet she can like literally like make me disappear, like, atomize me if she really wanted to, with her like monstrous like gorilla grip that she has. Oh, Regular says she's kids age. Actually, oh, you're talking about like little kids, like younger sisters. Oh yeah. I actually cannot relate to that part because my younger sister is very calm and studious person. However, I have babysat a lot of kids. And they're crazy. They're I know we're all the same species and we have evolved from monkeys, but they kind of give off a feeling that they're actually monkeys sometimes, like ooh ee ah, Not to really diss them, however, you can't help but think like that sometimes. When they're literally climbing your feet, climbing your back, pulling on your ears, stealing your glasses, throwing your book in the bush, and you have to yell at them to, like, gather for lunch and church, and... having a little PTSD flashback, but they're absolutely adorable. At the same time, sometimes they're a bit demonic, don't they? Regular says Ma yells and hits. Kids are kids, but same time, aren't they adorable though? Gore says, dude, sisters are crazy. Trust me, I know. My mom just hit on her kids, so yeah. It's funny. Lost Life says, I don't know any siblings, sadly. Oh, well, being a single child means that you receive all the love from your parents, right? There's always a good part. There's always ups and downs, and I feel like there's more ups than downs while being a single child. Regular says, I know what to do when a sister is being physical. Well, make sure that you're taking care of your sister properly then, yeah? When she gets out of the line, it's your job to, make sure that they are taking care of themselves properly. Okay, here's an idea. Let's make a round table, like a mafioso table. Because you guys are of the scout team, or basically covert operation officers, scouts, information gatherers, assassins, basically a gathering of specialists. That's Irie, Fumaru, Derplord, Sora, Charlie, and Gorf. So I want to make sure that you guys have that little mysterious vibe, And the way to do that is have a gathering of a meeting. So let's see. Let's have Derplord over here with little bit of kind of that scene, getting the robots in Shinji. I want to have them kind of palms closed, finger twiddling kind of pose. So let's do that with Derplord. Gore says the new one's name is Finley. She actually looks like a worm. Officially, ooh, what just happened? I officially have 8 hard siblings. Is that right? You sure are a big family. Ben just says that one friend. Imagine having a mom that screams at you for no reason. Wait, that isn't normal for you. Yeah. Everyone has their own circumstances, and I hope that they can find good place to stay, or at least I hope they can find peace within the chaos that's within their lives, you know. Let's see. Rakus says, which group is this? What group are you talking about? Oh, this is the scout group, Raku. Regular says, so we usually fight, right? And I throw her off the bed, but she's always fine. Well, hope she grows strong. Benji says, oof. I gotta go. Oh, okay. I'll see you around, Benji. Have a good day. And I'll see you next time. Take care, alright? And make sure to wear a mask and drink some good water. And make sure to eat properly. Take care. Let's see. Gore says, yes, me, it looks super sketchy, like I'm scheming. Oh, no. Gorf, I'm gonna have you more of kind of leader vibe, since you are leader, but maybe I'll just make everyone just look super sketchy. Lost Light says, no, my dog takes all the attention. You know? True. I mean, even from you, your dog probably sees all the love, right? Even towards your parents. Compared to, like, you know, take care of your parents and all that. Or, like, towards your parents, Let's see. I mean, if... Like, I know a friend, who... You know? Oh, like, they literally dote on their, like, cat so much that... Literally, her mom, her dad, and herself is literally like parents to another child. And that kind of gives off that interesting vibe. Last Life says, I'm still happy from last stream. Oh, really? I'm happy that you're happy, Last Life. Let's see, TG says, what, the meeting? Yeah, it's like assassins meeting, or like you know, they're collecting information, they're doing all the like dirty work or the sketchy stuff for the team. So they're, you know, talking about it, what their next targets are, like they're sharing information from each other. Let's see. Oh, Raku asks, did you rig your own model? Yeah, I rigged and I drew my own model. It was over a year ago, I feel. Yeah, it's like a year ago because it was June last year, so it was a year. Almost. Because I... Basically, when I made this model, right, it was before like Hololive and Nijisanji and those, like, you know, VTubers really took off. Right now, VTubers and, like, you know, is like it's part of online culture now. However, back then, it was slowly rising to the majority, but it wasn't really, like, you know, as much as popular as it is right now. Like, Corona and everyone still had, like, less than 100,000 subscribers, and, you know, it was still... But it was about to begin. Raku says it was League of Assassins. Yep, League of Assassins. Also, yesterday, right, I kind of thought hard about, like, you know, my streams. I feel like these days I focus too much on talking with you guys in the chat, which is a good thing. I want to talk with you guys, I want to interact and all that. But also at the same time, I want to make sure that I'm doing my art, you know? I want to make sure that I'm not really, like, sitting there just talking. Although I feel that lots of you guys like when I talk, but when art stream, right, I do want to do art. Because that's what, like, the half of the stream is for. So I feel like at the beginning I was quite used to doing art and talking at the same time, but these days more and more people come by and more people will grow to... As the channel grows, more people will come and more people will talk in the chat. So, like, if the channel grows, I wouldn't be able to talk to everyone, right? So I feel like I do need to be selective of the answers and people I reply to. So right now, while I do try my best to talk to everyone and stay in topic and, you know, just get along, forgive me if I ever, you know, miss anyone's questions or words or sentences. It's just that, you know, as time grows, I just wouldn't be able to keep up with all the chat. So I hope you guys can forgive me for that. And I hope you guys can understand. And, you know, don't not feel bad whenever I kind of miss out on talking to you. Let's see. There we go, that's Kermit the Frog. Let's see, Regular says, in your dog's eyes, you're nothing more than... In your dog's eyes, you're more than nothing, even if he doesn't show it. I mean, oh... Is that right? I don't know. Dogs are more lovable kind of animals, aren't they? Or maybe they are evil, and they are just like scheming little, you know, rodents, and not rodents, little, you know, evil. I don't know. I just really can't talk bad about dogs. I like them so much, though. Let's see. Gore says, talking and drawing is hard for me because I get into that zone where you can't hear or see anything else. I used to be like that, actually. But then, when I do art and inside and outside the stream, I would often, you know, like listen to different kind of things in the background, like watch a documentary, listen to movies or anime. And so I've got used to multitasking. That being said, it does not mean that I'm completely, you know, what's the word, expert when it comes to this talking and chatting and art thing. It just means I'm a little bit, you know, more used to, that's all. Let's see. Lost Life says, I love talking and drawing, including animation. I'm just happy I could make a new live stream. I'm happy that you're here too, Lost Life. Cat says, I'm listening to the stream in the background while I read Foxes in Love comic. I'm here just quiet. Hello. It's good to have you here too, Cat. Gore says, yeah, like, if I have anime on, I'm able to split my attention, see? Exactly. Just like that. Regular says, do you know dogs can tell between bad and good people? Dogs will be nicer to good people, but mean to bad people. Yeah. Like, I heard dogs are very sensitive to things like that, and like smell and all that, but they're very sharp in regards, especially because they're like protective towards their owners, right? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's have Fumuru in the background, zoomed out, and Fumuru is the one that's taking the picture. Putting like a V sign. I'm pretty sure I'm making this voice sign wrong. Oh, there we go. Gore says, hello, I just had an idea for drawing, like if I was pointing to a whiteboard with a pointer in a trench coat and a fedora. Oh, okay, let me restructure. I had an idea of drawing myself pointing to a whiteboard with a pointer in a trench coat and a fedora. Like a detective, huh? Maybe you are making like a presentation towards your crew in the police force, and or you're like a freelance commissioned detective or something like that. Or maybe you're a businessman working in like stock sales in the 80s. That couldn't all be the option. It's a cool idea, Gore. You should work on it. I would love to see it. A regular says, yeah, they try to protect their owners. Yeah, exactly. They know when there's like a shady people right next to, you know, their owners. And they will do their best to make sure that they are safe. So let's say that's Gorf, Dirt Lord, Charlie, Fumuru. I need to add Sora. Let's see. Okay, as for Sora, maybe I'll just have her kind of like sitting on the desk right here. Or maybe, since Sora has like a really large wings, right? Maybe I'll like add a chair here. And, yeah, this might be a good idea. And she'll just be sitting on the chair itself, trying to like balance it out. Kind of like so. But obviously the wings will be cut out. I feel like she needs to kind of lean in a little more, but the balance is kind of lacking, isn't it? And lastly, Irie. I'll have... like, if I were to have Irie here, with the composition, I kind of want to make it so that she's like leaning... Oh, that surprised me. Sorry, I'm sweating a little right now. Oh my god. Gore said, I'm a mafia boss. Exactly, you're a mafia boss, Gore. Okay, let me turn on my fan. I completely forgot. Some fan service, huh? But, whoever subscribed right now, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here. I hope you can enjoy the ride. And, I don't know why I was so scared about that. Let's see, Lost Light says, I draw demons and godly characters. Good demons, South Park OCs too. Demons are cool. I love demons. Like, seriously. There's like, I feel like there's something about like dark, red, hellfire, and like the deep depths of like the hell. Like something like that, right? It's something that we as human beings feared as long as religion existed, like the afterlife. And there's like some form of afterlife or hell, whether it be Buddhism, Hindu, to like, you know, there's like 8 circles of hell in like Buddhism, to like the biblical hell in the Bible. And like the common thing about all religion is that there exists some form of hell, and with all the different variations of hell also exist different variations of demons. And like it's so cool because there's so many things to, you know, draw, and like so many different cultures and styles just come out within the designs of the demons themselves. And just the fact that they're edgy and kind of like blood and like cool, I don't know, there's something about it. Lost Light says, my first drawing on IBS Paint was creepypasta version of Kenny I drew in school. Ugh. I feel like we all kind of start somewhere as like a fan art artist, aren't we? As for me, I mean, I always drew something out of my mind, but the first time I drew something related to like fan art, or almost like when I started drawing people for real, right? Because I started as a surrealist and abstract painter when I was young. But as I grew older, I moved more towards like when I played Elsword. I played this game called Elsword, which was an MMORPG that still exists to this day. But I played that game since the closed beta testing, and it just grew on me, you know. And I earned a little bit of allowance by doing a little bit of commissions within the community, and through that community, I learned how to draw anime style, or just develop a better way to just draw people, because I sucked at drawing human beings. And I was good at drawing things out of my mind and characters that didn't exist, but whenever I tried to draw things that does exist or did exist already, I just couldn't for the life of me. But drawing fan arts of already existing Elsword characters to taking commissions for other people's existing characters helped me develop my art style over time. So I feel like it's an amazing, great way to start off if you are a new artist, is to just draw other designs that already exist. Either it be animes that you enjoy, a TV show that you love, or a movie that you watched that you had fun watching, and try, you know, drawing characters based off it, you know? Let's see. Luslice says, one of my OCs is a former army member who went crazy, and his name is Skirm, and a demon. That's cool. Okay, maybe, okay, so what I'm getting at is basically he was a former army member. Or like, was he like a demon army member? Because like, what the story I got from you is that he was a former human army member. But then he went to hell because he violated lots of like laws and rules that, you know, just makes him more evil, or like he was murdered too many people, so he went to hell. But then he was way too powerful to, you know, be restrained within the realms of hell. So he just conceited himself and became a demon. He was a former human being, became a demon due to being sent to hell. And now he is like one of the main members of the demon realm or something like that. It's the idea I got, it's the like the story I get. At least like that's what I thought that you were trying to say. Am I close, or did I just got it all wrong? But this hand right here is coming blotched out. Let me just redo that. There we go. And there we go. And that's bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Luslice says Omni and Omi to oh, Oni. Oh, like Japanese demons. Oh, they're more Onis are more yokai, isn't it, than demons? They're considered monsters. But in Western culture, lots of them speculate and now think of them as demons, but they are related to demons, I feel. At least like some Onis. Basically, if I remember, what are Onis? This is from the manga Shaman King, so it might not be accurate. But apparently Onis are like basically imps, right? In the biblical or like a Western demon culture, there's like demons, there's like the 7 deadly sins to like primordial demons to like bigger demons. There's imps who are lower tier demons who take care of like, you know, more lesser kind of what's the word? Misogynies? Not misogynies. Lesser pranks and like lesser kind of like conflicts in the world is caused by imps, and Onis are apparently something like that. They work below bigger like beings, but they are higher tiered and like a mid tiered kind of demons. Apparently. Love Slice says no, he was always a demon, but his family... Let's see... Okay. So, but his family, he was always a demon, but his family got killed from the human-demon war. So he went to his brothers and they started getting aggressive. So he went to a mental facility. I see. But he's really kind to his brothers. He has 5 now, including himself. That's cool. I like demon characters, especially like the most recent one that's super popular out of like all the demon characters is from what's that? Helltaker. There's something about women in suits, right? Like I feel like something awakened inside me when it comes to Helltaker, and just the idea that Lucifer, Beelzebub, like Cerberus, and all these like characters are actually like humanoid beings. It's just super cool. Regular says 7 deadly sins. Says regular, yeah. Regular says one of the 7 deadly sins in Lust Life. Okay. Let me. Regular says one of the 7 deadly sin is lust, right? Oh yeah. There's lust, pride, envy, wrath, sloth. Wait, how many did I do? Lust, pride, envy. Lust, pride, envy, sloth, gluttony. Envy. Did I say that already? Okay, let me try to think of Full Metal Alchemist and go through them. So there's pride, there's wrath, there's envy, there's lust, there's gluttony, there's sloth. I'm missing one. There's greed. There we go. Yeah. I need to like imagine all the Fullmetal Alchemist fodder characters in order to remember all of them. Lost Life says, I'm a deadly sin, lol, but I just like my name. You are a deadly sin, aren't you? Like Regular says, I do too, but I was just joking around. Yeah, it's still fun in games. Until we actually end up being one of the primordial demons out of nowhere. We were just hidden in plain sight, you guys just never knew. Let's start with Gorf. Let's see, so this is a pretty good sketch, I feel. So basically, Fumaru is taking a selfie while all the other people are like kinda doing their own thing. And let's see. Bum 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 ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum. Let's try to put a little square as a picture frame. Around this size looks nice. Yeah, there we go. That looks like one of those like just classic like mob boss pictures that you see. That's kind of black and white if you like Google like Italian mob boss back in like early 90s to 80s, right? Or like even all the way back to 70s, and you'll see this kind of picture with like lots of people in the background smoking cigars, like with wine in the glass, and like speaking Italianos, and like and like they look very hard-boiled, stern old men, but at the same time they could be anyone's like a doting grandpa's kind of feel vibe. I like this. Lust Life says, I'm a good sin. Yes. Listen, lust is although in Bible it says lust is bad and all that, but like, without lust, how could people populate, right? How could, the birds and the bees work? If we are actually never interested in opposite gender or like, just sex in general, topic, a bit more risky, but like, we would never have children. We will never have children or kids, or maybe we would like feel obligated to have kids. However, lust is an intricate part of just existing, I feel. Gore says it looks awesome so far. It does, doesn't it? Regular says friend coming out of his hidden form. Says me just eating popcorn and watching the show. Yes, you never know. I might be one of those like Garfield or Gorefield, they call it, art, where they basically draw Garfield in one of those like Lovecraftian, disgusting kind of gore look. I might be like that. Once you blink your eyes, I might turn into Cthulhu or something. Lustlight says, I was always my true form. I'm kidding. Yes, I'm always my true form too. Regular says, I've never been told this before. Thanks for telling me about the future. Oh, Raka says, what's the birds and the bees? Oh, okay, here's the thing, actually. Why do they call it the birds and the bees? Like, have you guys ever thought of that? Like, why bird and why bees? Like, there's like so many other things that could make more sense, but why birds and why bees? Like, I'm thinking, right? Maybe like birds has to do with like pollination, not birds, maybe bees has to do with pollination and pollinating kind of like flowers, and they're spreading like the flowers, something like that, but it doesn't really explain really close to what they're actually talking about, right? Lost Life says, have you seen Good Omens? It has a demon named Cloudy who is in hiding, and there's an angel named Asraphil. Oh no, I do not know what that show or manga or comic is. Lost Light says, just because you like demons. Well, I like demons. I like demons a lot. But I don't really like demons in a way that I'm obsessed about demons, as in like it's not my huge interest. But I'm interested about like lots of things. As in like anything that is remotely kind of like inspirational. But I just super really like just everything, I feel. But I haven't really heard of it before. I might look it up. It might be a, you know, good reference, or, you know, I could come up with some good ideas by looking at it. Also, I'm thinking of changing Sora's design a little. Like the Sora, like the seashell hat might be a little bit too overdundant. Maybe like maybe I'll make it so that the Sora kind of wears like seashell kind of accessories often, or like accessories that's related to kind of like sea life. Bum bum bum. Lost Life says it's really good. Is that right? Alright then. I recently run out of shows and mangas to, you know, listen to and watch, so I'll check it out. And the regular says bee sting bird just like human. I've never watched or read it, so I don't really know. Oh, says regular. Oh, you're talking about the Lost Life's recommendation, yeah? Yeah, me neither. But yeah, it's just really weird, isn't it? Birds and the bees. Let's see. Regular said it. I think it makes sense in my mind, though, does it? Lost Light says demons and godly powers is something I take interest in. I always like that kind of stuff, like talisman. Oh yeah, like Omnyojis, right? Old kind of like traditional like shamans and like Omnyojis to mudangs of Korean culture are very cool. And, like, if you look at the Journey to the West, or like lots of like old Chinese or Korean lore, like there's a lots of appearance of like Eastern demons, and their stories are wacky as heck. There's a story about this girl demon woman who basically like raised mules in her backyard. She had this kind of like what's the word? She was beautiful, and she sold amazingly tasty kind of like rice cakes, and people came for the rice cakes. She would usually pick her target, and she would really kind of seduce them, cater to them, and eventually they would come to her kitchen in the back, and she would feed them secret rice cakes. But these secret rice cakes are actually, demon magic rice cakes, which turns them into little miniature, like mules, and she would use the mules to grow more, what's the word? More rices, special rice for the rice fields, to make more magical rice cakes to turn more people into mules, and vice versa. It's like a really wacky story. Like, I don't think I like really explained it properly, but like those kind of stories are like all over the place in Eastern culture. And there's like wacky stories, but a little more violent when it comes to like Indian and Hindu culture too. When it comes to like their religion and their stories. Let's see. Lost Life says not to be creepy. Oh no, it's not creepy, Lost Life. Trust me. I'm into lots of stuff too, and as an artist, you have to just be open about everything. It's important for us to, while being sensitive towards to making sure that you don't really hurt anyone outright intentionally. It is important for us to keep our pride and also keep our sense of originality and our sense of artistic sense by disregarding what other people think of you. It may sound very selfish, but I feel like pride and selfishness is an integral part of being an artist. Towards your work, not being selfish as in give me that candy, that's mine, it's more towards like, no, this is my work, and this is and this is my vision, and I will not change what I do just because, someone doesn't like it. Because it's like, to me, it's beautiful or something like that. And you will find people that is interested in your work, that sees your things in the way that you do. Which might be a little bit too, what's the word? Drastic and, more, what's the word? Dynamic? Not dynamic. Exaggerated point of view, or more, overwhelming? I can't actually think of the words for some reason, but yeah. It's something to think about, Because I feel like there's too many people these days that, due to like all the cancel culture and like this and that being a bit more people have grown a bit more sensitive, and people feel self-righteous to feel that they need to antagonize others for the things that they're not involved in, just for the sake of the people that are involved in, because they feel like it's the right thing to do. But unless the people that are actually involved in feel like they have something to say about it, I don't think there's really a need to really go out of your way to antagonize these people. As long as these guys are not outright hurting others bluntly, or like they are actually hurting other people, if they're just trying to show their own opinion, if they are just expressing their emotions, if they're trying to convey and share their own perspective on beauty. As in, like, some people feel horrors and things that look scary or gore as art, as it's something beautiful to look at. That's why we're attracted to it, that's why we like drawing them. However, some people might feel offended and they don't really like looking at these things, they feel uncomfortable about it. But that does not mean that the person has to stop doing what they're doing. Because there are others who like what they do, you know? There are others, when they look at ghost art or concept art for monsters, they're like, wow, that's so cool. But there are people who would be scared by spiders, and there are people who love spiders. Same with that. Regular says, I can't type today. I stayed up until 5 o'clock last night. Oh. What did you do last night after we switched the stream off? Did you stay awake for the rest of the night? Yeah. I know that you said you wanted to stay awake, but I'm kinda worried about you, Regular. Here's the thing, healthy body let's see, body, mind, and spirit, right? Healthy body results in a healthy mind. And more tired you are, more likely that you would end up with, you know, not stable mind. It's harder to think during the day, it's harder to study. It's probably harder to even, you know, use your chopsticks or use a fork to eat. Your jaws might be drooping, it might be hard to watch and enjoy movies and animes that you enjoy so much. Because, you know, you're lacking sleep. I mean, I won't really nag and force you to, you know, go sleep and tell you to go sleep at the right time and all that, but it sure would make me happy if I heard that, you know, if I see you going to sleep on the right time. It's kind of hard, especially these days due to COVID. There's way too many people staying indoors, and because of that, their internal clock, the way they perceive time, is a bit screwed, you know? But that being said, it's much more important because it is a time like our time right now to take proper care of ourselves. Is you know, how I look at it. Let's see. Oh, Benji says back. I think the live chat is broken. I don't know. Never mind. Oh no, everyone was just probably just listening to me talk and babble. And welcome back, Benji. Lastlight says my dad had taught me about Norse mythology, and ever since I watched Supernatural, I had been interested in trying magic, and my dad said one day he would teach me if I could learn. Oh, well, magic, huh? Lastlight says that's how I got interested in demons and angels. You know, I used to learn magic myself too a little bit, like not like wizard magic, but like a sleight of hand kind of magic, or like a, you know, brain magic. I know like one card trick which allows me to find a card easily out of a deck after shuffling it several times. But it's more of a sleight of hand, I guess. Yeah, but it works wonders if you don't know what you're, you know, if you don't really know to trick yourself. I mean, like, has he ever like taught you magic yet, or what kind of magic do you say he'll teach you? Oh, like he would teach you if he could learn. Oh, I see, I see. If he could, like, you know, learn magic and become a wizard or something like that, he would teach you. That's for you. Let's see. Okay, maybe live chat is broken. Let me see. Never mind, it isn't. It's alright, it's alright. Bam. Alright, that's Sora. Let's do line art, shall we? I feel like his body is a little bit skewed. Give me a second, let me add one more sketch to it. Not his body, but his head positioning, maybe. It's not really like my usual regular style. Maybe today's my like off day. Usually I don't really need to do like revision sketches at all. You know, like my sketches, I usually just do it once and it's ready to go right after. But for some reason today, it just doesn't feel as right as it would normally. Well, mostly because like these are characters I haven't drawn for a long time. As in like I've only drawn them once, right? It's not like my you know, main character Banner, which I've drawn on a daily basis always, and so I know how to like simplify the angles. I just know the character by the heart, and I'm able to draw it you know, even with my eyes closed. But these characters not like that, right? There we go. Let's decrease the sense. Hey, let me warm up my water a bit more. Last Lice says he will teach me like how to make the talismans and that stuff, and I always had to learn myself. I actually was the one to ask him. Oh. So it's like actual kind of like voodoo magic or something like that, or like your supernatural kind of like traditions. Raka says, sorry Phil, I got a jet, my sister's graduating. Oh hey! Congratulations to your sister. Please say it that well, you don't have to say it, but I hope, well, let her know that I said congratulations if you want to. But congratulations to your sister, and I hope you have a fun time in her graduation. Lust Life says, but he doesn't know that much yet, and neither do I. Like, supernaturals and like, these talismans and old traditions are lost by time, right? I mean, heck, you know, it's only superstitions and like, we obviously, science, we can't for sure confirm that these are real or not because, you know, there's no such thing as impossibility in this world. As long as we remain humans, there's, you know, there's no such thing as certainty, there's no such thing as certainties, and because of that, I believe like magic could exist, but I can't say it does exist. But as people grow, as we evolve as society, we curve more towards reality as we perceive it, and we believe more in science than old superstitions, and magic. And as such, old traditions of like onmyojis, talismans, voodoo dolls to like witchcraft and Norse wizardries, shaman, like, you know, all these things are just lost with time, and no one really, you know, not many people pass it down to the next generations as they would have back in the days. As such, there's not really a readily available information regarding these practices, so it's hard to learn basically. It's not like you can just Google shamanic practices and like witchcraft and like Norse magic or like Korean Budang techniques and like just be able to learn these things, right? But I feel like it's a really interesting and fun topic to research and just kind of get into. Even if you might be skeptical and you know like 50-100% to like, you know, that it's not real, or maybe you feel that's real or others say that's not, it's just fun. Because outside the supernaturality of these topics, outside the skeptic analysis towards these cultures, there's something mysterious about it and just fun to read and learn about. And hidden between them are reasons and cultures and history that resides within the reasoning of these practices, you know? So basically what I'm trying to say is that's cool. They're cool. It's a very convoluted way to say that I like it, isn't it? Let's listen to some jazz, shall we? See jazz, Nintendo. There we go. Lost Light says, but he doesn't, Lost Light says, no voodoo, I don't want any bad magic, only use it for good. I see. Lost Light says, yeah, it's sad, my dad had taught me about bazookas and I want to make my skills strong enough to become one. Do you know what a bazooka is? Nope, I have no idea. What is it? See? My lines are that great today, aren't they? Ba-da-ba-da-bam. Ba-da-da. Da. Bam bam bam. Bam bam dam dam. Bam bam bam. So yeah, Lost Life, what is Bazooka? Or maybe the stream is delayed too much for you, maybe? Oh, I just realized, did I? Oh, I didn't. Okay, that's good. I was worried for a second I did the lines the wrong layer. I sometimes do that. And that kind of messes up the entire progress, you know? That's good. We're good here. I could see that you're here with me. If I could store this memories of us. Ba 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 ba. One day in the sun. It's kind of hard to make lyrics for these kind of like jazz songs, isn't it? Like these are like more instrumental and like more BGM kind of songs, so that like there's lots of like sudden changes and you know, ups and downs. I'm not really like a music person, as in what I'm trying to say is that I'm not really studied in terms of music, but I do enjoy singing and I do enjoy, you know, just listening to lots of jazz. And one of the things that I enjoy the most is just what's the word? Freestyling. Freestyle singing. It's relaxing, it's fun. But as you can tell, I'm not very good at it. I hope to get better soon. because one of the streams that people ask for is when I'm going to do, you know, karaoke streams, like singing streams. But before I do them, I want to learn how to do ukulele, so I can have an instrumental on stream without copyright strikes. A Lost Light says it's a practice of change. Basically, some people would put wolf or bear skin on and gain the speed or strength of that animal. It's not known about that much nowadays. Oh, it's like Udyr from League of Legends. That's super cool. There's that The Great Magus's Apprentice manga anime has a similar spell where Chika, I think, the main character of Chise, the main character heroine of the story, puts on a fox pelt, and she like has this spell where she can turn into a fox. It's something similar, isn't it? That's cool. It's like a There was a term for it that's more widely well known, but it's like a nature spell, or like nature magic, or shaman magic, basically, right? That's cool. I keep drawing human feet instead of animal feet. The difference between animal and human feet isn't too different, except that like human feet has like more skeletal structure and animal feet don't. It's pretty much the same thing. Bum 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 ba da 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 bum bum ba da da da. Spells, huh? Like, do you actually believe in them, or like, what's going on? I mean, like, everyone has their own beliefs and all of that, and like, some people believe for real, and some people don't. But like, I had something like that too back in high school or when I was younger. As in, like, I still kind of have a little qualms about it. A little belief here and there, but I see it more scientifically now. As in, like, power of belief is actually really powerful, as in, there's placebo effects where you eat a medicine that does not actually have any chemical effect towards your body, but due to your made to believe that it's real, your body reacts in a way that it's actually real. And as such, wounds and disease that's uncurable is cured. And there has been records of these occurrences in the past, and it's something cool. And like how back in the Viking days there existed people labeled as berserkers who lose sense of pain and you know, gain like unbelievable superhuman strength due to their beliefs within their gods, or the mysterious strength that people had within the history of the Bible, or within the history there were crusades, right? Which isn't really like a... Let's skip this song. Within the history there's like crusaders who apparently with the power of God they had a mage, like, you know, similar kind of like strength that's beyond human beings, like the Vikings had. Lost Light says, "Oh, you like music? Have you seen Glee?" Yes, I have. No, I have not seen Glee. However, I have listened to an album by Glee. Because, well, when I got my first iPod, back when I was in high school, the first thing I bought with the iTunes currency that I got from my dad was of the Phantom of the Opera. One kind of like music album kind of mix of different kind of house music, and also album by Glee. Those three, which is a very weird mixture, but I listened to those three albums religiously, and they eventually kind of like, you know, developed my singing habits. But yes, I do know Glee, and I do love their cover of what's that song? Like City Boy or something? And there was also another song that went like, she take my money and I believe, oh she's a trifling friend to me, oh she's a gold digger way over town and she digs on me, you know, like that song. I listened to that cover quite a lot. Let's pour some. Oh, Denny says, yo, what did I miss? Oh, hey Denny, how are you doing? Good morning, good morning. We talking about witchcraft, I see. I want to learn about it too. Love all the mythology. Yes, mythology is cool. Lost Light says, no, just mythological spells and that stuff. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, but like it has relations too, right? I was talking about like the how these spells and shamanic practices could have been real in its effects by science, explained through science, like by placebo effect. Lost Light is Believer, and I don't know what that song is. Oh yeah. Let's see. It's a little less known song these days, but it's one of those songs that has been popular in the past. I think Regular went to take a rest, maybe, which is good. I don't, you know, I'm happy that you guys are here, and I'm always glad to, you know, have you guys in the stream. But at the same time, I want to make sure that you guys are getting your rest properly and, you know, not really forcing yourself to be here. That would make me kind of sad a little, you know? Or at least worried. I would definitely be worried. Let's see. Ba-ba-da. There we go. So I'm looking for the hand, to draw the hand right here. Let's just draw the hand first. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. Ba-da. What do I sing for you guys, actually? Lost Life, and Regular, and, you know... Oop, my mouse isn't working. There we go. And everyone who came by yesterday for the first time. Really have yet to hear me sing, right? Benji too. And let me sing you guys a few songs that I sing regularly. I really do enjoy singing, if you guys don't mind. Let's see. Lost Light says, yes, but we don't know for sure. Yes, we do. Lost Light says, how do the groups work along with the art? Sorry, I've never been to art stream. Oh, you mean like, well, I don't, I mean, like everyone has their own like kind of art and all that, right? But my art streams right now, I usually work on like, new characters every day. Like I design new characters for the stream regulars. So basically, these characters as you see on the screen right now are 6 of the regulars that come to our stream on a regular basis. And what I'm doing right now is I'm making end of the month for May group photo kind of piece for everyone to enjoy, and you know, something to give as a gift. Basically, that's what I'm doing right now. Nothing really like too big of a deal, but it's the least I can do to show my thanks. So the groups are separated into, basically it's like an internal lore within the groups, because there's only 26 of these characters, and if I were to fit them in just one picture, it's going to be huge, and it's hard to see each characters, right? So I thought it was a better idea to just make it so that it's just like a separate piece, each one of them, and let's see, and separate all the members into different groups, because the groups themselves, the regulars, are called a Bunnier Brigade. So just like the actual brigade, each you know, the members are separated into different factions, or like members of different groups within the brigade. As in, like there's front lines, there's support groups, there's the logistic group, logistics groups, to the commander, to the field commander, and so forth. And what we're drawing right now is the specialist groups. There's covert operators. They're in charge of gathering information. They're in charge of just doing things in the back in order to support the team, and they do jobs that others can't do, so that they're like more specialized within their fields. Like there are information gatherers, to letter deliverers, to assassins, to like basically their jobs are along the lines of like those things. They don't stand out, they make sure they're in the background, and they basically make sure everything flows smoothly for the rest of the team. Toby says morning. Hey Toby, how are you doing? Good morning, it's good to see you here. By the way, Toby, this is Lost Life, and there was someone here called Regular, and another person called Denji, but they're both Denji and Regular. I feel that they're tired, so they're not here right now at the moment, but they're the new regulars that come to our stream these days, or starting from yesterday. I feel like they will be coming along, so yeah, I hope you guys get along. Man, Toby, how was your day? I hope you had a good rest last night, and I hope you're having a good day today. What are you up to? Thanks for coming to the stream. As you can see, we're drawing our next piece, and we're drawing Gorf. We're drawing Gorf, Irie, Dirt Lord, Sora, Tomy. Not Tomy. You're not here yet. That's Charlie. And Fumuru. But I think we'll work on the front lines the last, because they have the most members, and that's going to take the longest to do. And I want to make sure that I can save up enough time to, you know, work on it at once. But yeah, thanks for coming to stream. I hope you're having a good day today, Tomy. And it's just good to see you. Tomy says, my day just started. I just woke up a few minutes ago, is that right? Well, good morning. I hope you had a good rest last night, Tomy. You better had a good rest last night, Tomy. No pressure. Alright, I'm slightly out of breath, aren't I? Yeah, this is hard. Well, not the art part, but like the speed. I don't know, I feel like I'm slightly overwhelmed from yesterday. It's not, like, it's unlike myself to be overwhelmed like this, because you know, I've only been streaming for like 2 months now, almost. But I've been streaming twice every day, almost every day, except for like past like a week or two, a week and a half, where I've been, you know, not being able to keep up with the schedule a little because I've been busy. But because I have quite the experience behind me already, I've gotten used to talking and streaming and all that. But I don't know. Yesterday was amazing. I'm just super happy to see you guys here. I'm super happy to have more people. I'm happy to have met you, Lost Life, and I'm happy to have met you, Regular, and Denji, and Kiki, and just everyone who just came by yesterday, and you know. I'm still not over it yet. Lost Life says, I grabbed my tablet as soon as I woke up, because I wanted to make it. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you're here. The stream today was a bit later though, due to the fact that as always I was busy. But I'm happy that you're here. By the way, this drawing of Sora's character is actually kind of bad. I kind of want to redo it at the same time. We don't really have the time for a redo. Yikes. For example, the body. Okay, let's try to fix it as much as possible that we can. Mostly it's the body pose, so let's fix that. There we go. It's unlike Mia. Yeah, like as an art streamer, right? If I were, well, I stream games in the evening and art in the morning, but when I do stream art, I want to make sure that my art looks good, because that's like the half of the appeal. And I don't want people to come by and like watch art stream and like you know, and think like, man, this guy's kind of go bad. That would be not good. Let's see. So let's try to fix this as much as possible. Lost Life says, now you're making me flustered. You're making me flustered too. But for real. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for being here. And thank you for coming to the stream. I truly, truly, truly am thankful for every single one of you. I have big dreams. I want us, our stream to become big, huge in the future. And there's a reason I started my stream too. It might sound pretentious, but it was in order to help people. I said this on the yesterday's stream. And I want to continue making other content and, you know, different medias as I grow and learn more things and gather more people. To just make people a bit happier, even by a little bit, within their daily lives, because life is full with problems. No matter where you're from, no matter who you are, you will face challenges. And because it is an inevitable integral part of our lives, I want to ease the inevitable, as in, not help you avoid it, but help you cope with it. And in your journey to become stronger by facing it, I hope the things that I create help you find peace, even a little. It's the goals that I have. It's a dream I have. In August, I'll be continuing the webtoon series I created in order to help people, to give perspective, more positive perspective on these problems that we face. More common problems that we face in our daily lives and challenges, to show a positive perspective outlook on our lives for us to develop a habit to look at these things more positively. Man, these lines suck today. Like, I swear my lines are a bit cleaner usually. Bum bum ba-dum bum. Let's sip some tea, shall we? If you haven't realized yet, I like to talk about philosophical things. About life, the deep ends, how things work. Why are we alive? Why do we live? The problems that we face, the challenges. And trying to think of insights within these challenges that we face. Or at least just talk about it. And I don't know, some people might be off-put by it, some people might not really take it too hard, or, you know, some people might find boring. But I hope that, you know, it's entertaining for some of you, or those who come by and stick around. I hope that's not too boring for you guys. Toby says funky music. Yeah, funky. This song right now reminds me of the Snarky Puppies. There's a song that I love by them called The Lingus. Snarky Puppy is an online YouTube band where they have this amazing piece called Lingus. And what's the other one? We're Just Here or something like that, somewhere along those titles, and they go super hard in their instrumentals. Like super hard, like legit, like the solo on the guy with the beard on the keyboard is disgustingly good. I wonder if I can play it here. I mean, Lustlight says, I hope one day I can be an art streamer like you. I love drawing, but I miss people to talk to when I'm drawing. I get that. You know, that's half of why I started streaming, actually. Here's the thing, I'm a person who gets lonely easily. And I have this thing about, you know, myself where I can't really handle being alone. And as such, talking with people when I, you know, work on things helps me just stay calm. I get anxiety often when I'm alone by myself. And I just thought, like, if I were to be an artist, and if I wanted to, you know, become someone who... If I were to just survive, it's best to have someone that I can talk to 24/7. And the best way to go about that is to start streaming. And maybe I can, you know, because the things I want to do in life is to help people anyways to begin with. And the webtoon series I'm, you know, doing is Let's Talk About It to begin with. Why not just start streaming to have people to have platform to talk about things that they want to talk about. And also I can just have people around me to keep me company while we have fun all together and just work on art. And this is the result. And so far, you guys came through, and I feel like it was all worth it. Originally, the plan was to start doing this in August when I finished high school, but somehow it ended up as like a bit delayed. And not delayed, I started doing it earlier due to the fact that there was people who was asking, you know, you should start streaming, or like, when are you going to start streaming? Or if you start streaming, I'll come and watch. And one of them was Bob Racha, Milk, and some other people. And as such, I started streaming. And here we are today. Lust Life says, I hope I like international bands and covers. I listen to music when I'm alone, but when I do art, I get lonely. Well, then come along. And when I do art, hope that, you can come by here, and we can do art together. After I finish high school, I get my dogwood and finally, finish my high school. I plan on streaming much more, as in I'll be streaming in the more in the afternoon. I'll be having more like 12-hour streams, and if you feel alone, you can come by, and I'll keep you company. Lust. At least, that's what helped me out initially. I used to watch lots of Kanae-san streams. Kanae-san is also a VTuber streamer, and his streams really helped me out. He's a very relaxing, calming voice kind of personality too. And he's someone I really look up to. And, I want to do something similar to you all. Be someone that you guys can come and just talk to, be there, and just, hang out, be relaxed. It's the type of vibe, mood that I want to offer you guys. Bam bam ba da bam. Do do do. Ba bam ba bam. So what time is it? It's currently 1:18. Okay, so we finished line art for Sora-san. I am going to finish the coloring, and right after I color, we'll just call it the end of the day. Because tonight we will be streaming, and I want to take time this afternoon to finish all my math courses that I have left to do, so that I can finish school, and so that we can stream more, eventually, for your time. Lust Light says thanks. No problem. Thank you, Lust. Thank you. And thank everyone. Thank you everyone for coming by. Is it strange that I kind of feel like crying right now? I'm not crying, but there's this welled up emotion that I have. Like yesterday, out of nowhere, YouTube algorithm decided to promote my channel quite a lot. And it's that feeling of hard work being paid off, Until now, almost everyone who came by to my stream, I had to go out there, promote my channel through many different means. But this is the first time that YouTube actually decided to really promote the channel towards people who actually would click on it. So I feel super happy. And, I was able to meet Lust, I was able to meet Denji, regular Kiki, Kon. 5 new people, or just more than that, other people who I wouldn't have met otherwise, Oh, Gore says hi, I'm back. Hey Gore, how are you doing? Welcome! Lust says, I watched Vera along with you. I only watched 2 VTubers in total. Oh, Vera? Who's that? I'll check it out. Gore says, I don't know how to draw my new character. I'm glad you're happy, Phil. Thank you. I'm happy thanks to you all. New character, the one that you said with the fedora, gonna point at the character, not the character, the screen kind of detective kind of character you're talking about, right? What are you stuck on? Are you stuck on its design? Or the idea behind it? I mean, I could easily help you out with coming up with ideas for design, but it won't really be your character, right? Lust Light says, like Pride and Love. I'm happy you're happy. Thank you, Lust. Gore says, nah, I mean a completely different character I just thought about, lol. Oh, there's a new character. What's the character about? Do you want to tell me about it? I'd love to see it. Okay, let's see. Let's add Sora-san's reference game. So, I can color. Oh, there you go. Ba 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 ba. I'm pretty sure this is not the right face shape. That's alright. The more I draw these characters, the better I will become at drawing them. So we don't really need to rush just yet. Gore says, I don't know like how I want to pose them, like what they should be doing. Alright, I can give you an idea on that. First, tell me what character are they, and I'll give you an idea. As you know, I'm an idea machine, so I can probably help you with that easily. If you don't mind helping out. But like, the process of how I think of my characters or the poses I come up with is I first just develop their personality. I develop their lore, what they are, what they do, and then I put them in environments and situations and think, what would they be doing? For example, if a character is more feisty or made of fire, likes to eat popcorns, what would they do during the movie time or evening during their relaxing period? Maybe I can pose them in the kitchen using their own like hands because they're made of fire to make popcorns instead of using the stove. And maybe like their house design, right? Their stove would be covered in cobwebs instead of actual like, you know, being used and it's covered in dust because they're made of fire. They will never need to use the stove. See? So like once you start thinking of the more character design, their character personality themselves, and apply them to the environment, the story just comes along naturally. Just like how I just came up with that fire character and what the fire character does during the nighttime, and more details upon their environment due to their personality and their traits that I just talked about right away. See? Just like that. Gore says, oh ho ho, well, I just made a new character and the one I'm about to draw is going to be the other new character. I kinda want to base them off a wolf. Wolf, huh? Wolf is cool. There's lots of different kinds of wolves out there too. And depending on the countries or lores, there's weird looking wolves too. Huskies can be called a wolf. And you know, often the huskies are mistaken for a wolf, especially like the big breeds, you know, the ones that pull on sleds in like Antarctica or like Arctic regions. Let's see. Bam 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 bam. Do bam ba. I love sax. This is nice, isn't it? Bam 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 bam. Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba ba da da da. Gore says, dude, that's amazing. I never thought of it like that. Yeah, there's always a technique and way to go about. There's a reason why, you know, I think of ideas so fast. There's like a train of thoughts and patterns. It's like cobwebs, right? Have you ever done like a spider, like a web idea? As in like, think of like person's mind when they think of ideas like this. So draw a circle and say like a dad, and dad suddenly say something really like the dad, mustache, like maybe he is a woodworker and bad at cooking. and cooking, but like with bad at cooking, we can like come up with like his favorite food, woodworker. We can come up with his like design. He wears overalls. His favorite color is green. He has strong arms because he's a woodcutter, chainsaw, blah blah blah. Let's see. He has a mustache, and we can think of a mustache design, and we can even add personality traits due to the mustache design, as in like he has like this curly mustache, so he might have like a really kind of French accent, like and so like this is an example of how people's mind works. Once you think of one thing, another will come up, and over a period of time, these thoughts and ideas will basically branch out into different things, and it's you have to get into habit of doing this right off the bat, with no real prerequisite, and eventually what will happen is that these branch of thoughts will not take even seconds to create, that you'll be able to like develop a scenario inside your head without even being helped to do this, but it just comes out naturally, like you're talking, you're singing, and you're walking. Lost Slice says, I want to draw Scrim and his husband Tam with their kids Matt and Miko. I never know how to draw Scrim and Tam. I know how to draw Matt and Miko, but I'm working on animation right now. Ugh. Well, same thing here. First, develop their personality, develop their, you know, identity, and set an environment, and then develop, you know, scenarios according to their character and the environment. And eventually, you'll be able to come up with things easily. Tommy says, just had the sinking realization that school year is over and I'm going to college soon. Life is going by so fast. It is, isn't it? Life is going by stupid fast these days. And I feel like COVID is also almost going to be over in, you know, at least in Vancouver. In BC, this immunization rate is going off by fast, and eventually everyone will be immunized and lockdown will be over and life will return as it is. But it won't change completely, I feel. Like, it won't like come back completely, as in there will still be a certain way of, because now lots of jobs have transitioned online, and I think it'll stay that way. Because according to researchers, productivity when people have started working on at home have increased significantly. So maybe it's just for the best to just use the like the offices and these sites as like a workplace to be more of a, you know, place to just gather to better organize and talk in person. But just work at home on a regular basis might be a good idea to better manage your people for better productivity, I guess. Because like office isn't really a homely environment, as in like there's lots, especially like people who work at cubicles, right? It's not really a healthy place to be. But if they could work at home instead, and you know, just have to come to work once in a while for meetings, could be a really healthy way to go about it. And I feel like it's the way of the future. Lost Slice says, since I haven't been doing a lot of animation lately, so I'm working on animation right now. Oh, it's that right. I haven't, I should also continue the animation too. The Hourglass. But as you know, I'm currently too busy working on this, you know, group art that I wasn't really able to work on the animation I need to finish. Also, there's like this big project I need to work on, which is for Risa-san. Risa-san is having a re-debut, and she's yet to do it. But I'm making... Risa-san is another VTuber. She has around 1,400 subscribers, and I am currently making a new overlay for her. And there's also another over 1,000 subscriber called Bunny Nade, which I'm also making overlay for. and another you know, VTuber who's a friends with them, called Mae, who I'm also making a overlay for, and school to finish and all that, and I just have a lot to do right now. There was no point to that story, I just want to rant about it. No, not rant, I just want to let you guys know what's going on. Here, let me stand up and stretch. Remember to stretch, guys, by the way. Gore says, oh yeah, the overlay you already made for Risa's was awesome. It was, wasn't it? I'm quite proud of it. Thank you, thank you. But I am planning on just giving her like big overhaul. Basically, I'll be making like an end screen, beginning screen, and also a new talk chat overlay. And also like a BRB screen too. But that's going to take a long time. She was planning on debuting. She's planning on redebuting by the end of this month, or at the around early next month. But it just depends on how fast I can do the overlays. Yeah. Let's see. Boris says, "Yo, Lost Life, you should totally join the Discord server and show us your art." Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Lost Life here. It's a Discord server, in case you haven't got the link yet. Let's see. Invite people. There we go. Here's a Discord server for you, Lost Life. Gore says, I gotta go hop off for a few and stuff, but if you're still streaming when I come back, I'll let you know. Alright. Have a good time, Gorf. I probably won't be here when you come back though, but I'll see you at the evening stream. Take care. And stay safe out there, right? Hope you have a good day. Tommy says Risa is having a debut. I thought she already did, or was it I? I had a debut, but Risa-san, you know, did introduce the model and all that. But she didn't really have an official debut, apparently. I don't really, like, get the culture behind it. It's like, why did they review or all that? Because I didn't really debut, right? Also, this music is not really chill at all. There we go. That was a hectic music. Because I personally didn't really debut or like, you know, did any video like that, right? But since she says she's going to re-debut, as in like with like lots of different assets, according to Risa-san, I probably will. Okay, I won't say it out loud, but you guys have I mean, not you guys, but Tomi, you have a lot to look forward to. I won't really say what it is, but she has a lot in plan. It's not just the overlay that she'll be getting, but she's spending the money that she earned through her channel to hire people to do lots of other stuff. As for me, I'm not really, you know, getting paid for my overlays, as in because I refuse to get paid. Because I'm doing it for free. Instead, I will be credited for the overlay, and my channel will be linked in her description, and that's more than enough help, and it's going to, you know, help me out in the long run. Lost Life says, I have it saved. I just waiting for when I'm not busy. Oh, you have it saved. I see. Alright, we'll welcome you whenever you come by. Happy to have you there. No pressure. Just, you know, come by whenever you feel comfortable. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Here, probably be done this in like 10 minutes. So while I do this, I'll sing for you guys. Usually, like, one of these arts don't really take me this long. But I'm more focused in talking with you guys right now, right? But at the same time, I want to get better at, like, really parallel processing my thoughts and my hand. That I can draw as fast and accurate as I would when I were to be just doing this by myself. When I stream, too. And while I still talk with you guys, it's like one of the goals I have as a streamer. But that'll get better over time. Just like how when you first start doing dishes in restaurants, you kinda suck, but you get better over time. Let's see, this is my favorite song, one of my favorite songs to sing. It is, called See the Day by Brian David Gilbert, a YouTuber, online video content creator, and he's famous for his series Unraveled at Polygon. But let's see. I don't have instrumentals, so sorry about that. The sun is rising up half the way. I never thought I'd see the day. The moon is crumbling, but that's okay. I never thought I'd see the day. The sun is rising up beyond the shore. Can't quite tell what I'm open for. Dive out of nothing and into more. 'Cause I can't quite tell what I'm hoping for. Somehow, maybe now I'll find the words to say. Never thought I'd see the day. Nay. The sleeping sleep has begun to fray. I never thought I'd see the day. The pious hunter stopped stalking prey. 'Cause I never thought I'd see the day. Spent too much time writing all the lore. Can't quite tell what I'm open for. So I live my life being so unsure. 'Cause I can't quite tell what I'm open for. Somehow, maybe now I'll find the words to say. Never thought I'd see the day. Nay. That was See the Day by Brian David Gilbert. Tommy says karaoke stream when? Once I learn how to play the ukulele, I'll do a karaoke stream. Tommy? Because I don't really know how much you guys will enjoy my karaoke streams, and I want to make sure that I know enough songs to sing for at least 1 hour, you know? Garu says, wow, you're singing. Oh, hey Garu, how are you doing? Good morning, or more like good afternoon. It's good to have you here. We're just finishing up Sora, and, you know, just taking our sweet time doing this. Lost Life says, wow. Was that good? I'm happy that, you know, you enjoyed it. I have a long way to go, but I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. Gyra says, good morning, Philose. I love your art. Thank you. I love you too. 愛してるよみんな。好きだ。愛してるよ。I was trying to be an anime protagonist for a second. I'm just kidding, but thank you. Thanks for calling by today, Gyra. It was really nice to meet you yesterday. It's nice to meet you today too. I hope that we can be good friends for a long time. And I hope to see you tonight too. Or if you're not too busy, you know. But it's nice to see you. Lost Life says, Bo Burnham karaoke would be amazing. Bo Burnham karaoke, huh? You know what? Maybe I should do that. Bo Burnham karaoke, huh? Here, I've listened to Bo Burnham so much that I can probably just sing it right off the bat. From perspective of God lyrics. Let me try to sing one. Okay. Let me drink some tea. Oh, Weep says your voice is so nice. Oh, hey Weep, how are you doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's good to have you here. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. I'm just doing my best. That's all. Lost Slice says, Bob. Taichi says bye bye. Oh, you're going? Alright, I'll see you around, Taichi. And it's good to see you here, Taichi. I didn't realize that you were here in the stream. Tomi says, I made a tier list for Bo Burnham's Inside Special. Oh yeah, I saw that. I'll check it out. Weep says, just great. How are you? I'm doing great too. We're just, working on art as always, and, just working, just doing some singing, since we're probably almost at the end of the stream, since we're finishing up, this one specifically for the group piece. I wonder how long this will take, actually. Because if I were to just work on this by myself, I could probably finish this in like less than like 2 hours. Or like an hour. However, I want to make sure that, I'm talking with you guys. And, I just have more fun just talking with you guys and drawing itself. The art itself is just to make sure that it's visually less boring. But this could easily just be a podcast. Let's see, Veep says, you seem shy. I want to give you a hug. Shy, huh? Well, I wouldn't say well, am I wait, hey, Tommy, am I a shy person? I don't know. I'm just a little bit flustered right now because there's so many new people that came by ever since yesterday. And here's the thing. I still don't feel like I deserve all like the support I've been getting until now. Although I have been working a lot and like I put a lot of work behind like all these streams that we do, like way more than what most people would be willing to do. However, I feel like it's still not at a quality that it deserves that kind of traction or attention yet. But yesterday you decided to, for some reason, like recommend my the stream that I was doing like 5 times more than any other person. Any other videos. Any other like stream sessions that I've been doing. That there's basically there's new regulars. Like there's new people I've met, like you guys, like Lost Life, like you, Weeb, like Gyro, like Regular, like Denji, like Kiki, usually I would have met you guys in the course of like 3 weeks, but it happened in a day. That's what's frustrating me right now. The stream subscriber count was increasing steadily, but what I cared most about is people like you guys who come around and on a regular basis and actually just actually really care about, well, not care, but like just have fun on the stream. People who come through, and like I care about you guys more than just the numbers in the screen, and I just don't know. I'm thankful, but at the same time I'm just overwhelmed a little. Tommy says, not really shy, just overwhelmed with joy and love. Yeah, Last Life says, Tommy says, do you friends to make? No escape from my friendship, says Tommy. Whip says, oh, so sweet. I'm just being honest. I don't know what's sweet and all that, but it's just my feelings about it. So, because of that, I just want to make sure that I'm working harder, I am doing a lot of work right now. By the way, if someone just subscribed right now, Thank you for the subscription. Whoever just subscribed and joined our channel. Thank you. And welcome. It's good to have you here. I'm happy that you're here. I'm really, really, really happy. And most importantly, I hope that you guys do take care of yourselves. Because I'm receiving this kind of happiness from you guys, I want to do my best to, you know, help you guys be happy. To return, pay it forward. And that's my goal. I'll make sure to do my best to make the streams more interesting, practice singing more songs for the karaoke stream in the near future. Get better at voice acting so that I can narrate the games that we play better. Build more connections behind the scenes with more VTubers and streamers so that we can grow bigger. So that you guys can have more people to interact with. And eventually, here's why I want to become big, right? Here's why I want to just have a certain amount of influence. Is because here's a story I want to talk about. Recently, Gara says, how long have you been streaming? I started streaming at current June. I started streaming at April 21st. So I've been streaming for a month and 3 weeks almost. So we're one more week and we reached 2 months of streaming. Like here's the thing. Here's a story. I won't really say the name. But I developed habits, and I developed this a little bit of like you know, history of helping people out by listening to their problems ever since you know, I was younger. It was around middle school where I started this thing. I would set up forums on like Gaia Online, different kinds of sites in Elsword, and like I would just hang around. I would create forums titled if you need someone to talk to, you can just talk about it. You know, I'm here to listen, and I will listen to different kinds of people's problems, and you know, I'll just, you know, console them to the best way I can. Although I would not always be able to give advices, and in fact, you know, some people are just looking for someone to talk to. Sometimes the best way to help them out is just be there to listen to them, you know? And so I just sit there and I just listen to the things they want to talk about as much as I could. And over a period of time, you know, I developed more and more ways to help these guys by finding answers to their questions, by doing research once they ask these questions, by reading lots of books, watching lots of videos, and just studying by myself. And eventually I developed more insights upon things in life. But here's the thing. Even if you know, let's see. Let me turn. Let's just put some music. Just a little bit of mood here. But even if you know, right, a lot about life, even if you are the smartest person in the world, there's things that you just cannot help if you do not have the necessary power or strength in order to help these people. Here, sometimes you need connections to connect them with the right people in order for them to get the help they need. Sometimes you need the money to help these guys in the way that actually impacts them. Especially when it comes to people that don't really have anyone to turn their back against, because there are lots of people like that. And I'm not a hero, I'm not a Superman, so I'm not gonna go out of my way to say that I can help everyone. But I want to at least help people that I can reach out to, and I want to at least be able to help people that are not just like, I won't help everyone. As in, I am not there for people, like, what's the word? What I want to help people in a way is I want to help people for them to be able to find a way to be able to help themselves and not rely on me. Or anything for that matter. I want to help give them perspective in life. I want to help help them build connections, you know, give them advices so that they may find their own answers on, you know, the things they need to do. But it's not always that simple. Sometimes, even if the person is very independent, even if the person knows that they want to find answers on their own, there are times where it's just not enough. And there are times where they actually need a certain kind of boost kick in a way that's, you know, different. However, like, that requires a certain power. It requires strength. And, it's frustrating for me. Recently, there was someone that I knew that spoke to me about her problems. But, you know, recently she opened up a commission to earn money as fast as she could, to the best she can, in order to buy a plane ticket to run away from home to a friend's house because she was in actual danger. But the police wasn't really, you know, willing to help her out in a way that actually helps her out. And I only found that out too late. That, she got the help that she needed. Other people helped her, and she was able to save up enough money to buy a plane ticket. But what then after that? Does she have a place to stay? There's many things I worry about. Then maybe I'm being too nosy. However, like, this person is extremely talented. She has a bright future if she has the right environment. She's an amazing, amazing, amazing person with so much potential, but because that she doesn't have anyone to kind of put her back against from where she lives, she had no choice but to just run away from the environment that she was given. We all have our own unique circumstances and we cannot choose where we're born. However, it's us who decide where we end up as. You cannot choose where your story begins, but you are the one who decides your ending. So I want people to find the power within them to write their ending. And in situations like her, I want to become the kind of person where I can just help them out without batting an eye. Obviously, I won't be there for always. I'm not gonna like support their entire life, like paying thousands of dollars, like paying their rent and everything. But when they're truly lost and they really need a certain kind of push, I feel helpless, frustrated. I feel angry that I just can't help them in the way that matters. I know that I have many things I lack. I still have a lot to learn. I have my shortcomings. I'm not as knowledgeable as I seem to some people, and there's still things that I need to figure out myself too in my life. But I recognize that fault. And that's why I want to keep working hard, and that is why I want to acquire the power. And I also want to be deserving of that kind of power. That's why I want to make sure that I'm the kind of person that you can look up to. I wasn't born a good person. I've done lots of bad things in my life. That is why. But despite all the things I've done, there's way too many good people that came by to help me out. Like you guys who are supporting, you know, me right now. Who are way too nice to me, says good things about me. But I feel like I still really can't really forgive myself for the things I've done in the past, you know, yet. But on the things, there's a story, one of the episodes of Let's Talk About It, the webtoon I wrote. If you're feeling regret, if you're feeling this guilt that you're feeling, that's a sign of a good person. Even if others don't forgive you, even if the world doesn't forgive you, somewhere along the way, you gotta forgive yourself. That's the part of growing up. Why did I start talking about this? Lost Life says, you're right, it's sad but true, I want to help too. My friend had a reaction and I couldn't help. I hope you can help people in the future. Lost Life says, but helping people means helping yourself, and I agree with you. Yes, you gotta love yourself before you love others. Same with if you want to truly help others, you gotta learn to help yourself. You want to make sure that you don't need help from anyone. And in turn, you're able to help everyone. What's with the sudden like sappiness? Okay, so here's the thing about me. If you guys haven't realized yet, I have a habit of suddenly going philosophy or mode or emotional or talking about life or things like this. As small as I am, I'm actually a quite ambitious person, and there's lots of goals that I have, and I don't know. I've been through a lot, and due to these experiences, I'm able to share empathy with people who are going through a lot. I just do not want people to go through the same pain that I've been going through when I was younger. I want to make sure that people who feel like they don't really have anywhere to belong to, people who feel like they don't have anyone to talk to find peace and find themselves in a community where there are people who cares about them genuinely. And even if they can't find anyone, I will care about them. Because I truly do care about you guys. I do. I don't know how. Logically, like realistically speaking, it doesn't make sense. I've just met you guys. Like Tomi, Gorf, I've known you guys for 2 months now, but I haven't known you guys for that long, but whenever you guys get sick or like, you know, when I hear bad things about you guys, I can't help but feel pain. I get worried about you guys, I sometimes think of you, and I just want you guys to be happy. Now, Lutzlight says, I have to leave for a bit. You will be here when I'm back. If not, see you for the evening stream. Alright, see you around, Lutzlife. Have a good evening, or have a good day. Bye, be alright. Gary says, bye, Lutzlife Animations. Yeah, see you around. So, excuse me for my sudden tangent of thoughts here and there. I hope that, most importantly, I hope that you guys, people I know, people I've met, all the regulars that come by our stream, and the people within our community, you guys, I hope that I could I hope that I can get to a place where I can help you guys out whenever you guys are in a need. Without having to like look at, you know, my bank account and be like, I can't help her. I want to, but I can't. Or like, you know, not have the answer to the questions when you truly need our advice that can help you out. Not being able to see through you clearly and be able to give the words that you truly need. Not being able to not being able to be in a state to hear you out despite you need someone to talk to. It's these things that I want to make sure that I am able to do. Garu says, you sound like an extremely caring person. That's an amazing trait to have. Is it? Thank you. Well, I'm glad that I am who I am and how I am. At the same time, I want to make sure to... I don't know. I'm glad. I'm happy. Because, it's because, you know, of... Like, if I was a different kind of person, then I probably would not have the idea to, you know, use my art skills to create webtoons, comics, to, you know, deliver ideas. I probably would not have, you know, started streaming, and this and that, right? I'm happy to be who I am. So, yeah. But, just because you're a caring person does not always make you a good person, I feel. Being a good person, being good in itself is subjective. If you are nice to someone, despite being like a member of the mafia, to that person, you're a good person. Right? However, in reality, that person kills people, does a lot of illegal things behind the scenes. Although the person that you were kind to thinks of you as like one of the, you know, best people in the world, in reality, there's a lot of things that you don't really talk about. Same thing here. I want to truly help people. I want to truly, you know, help make people happy. But it's not just, you know, about others entirely too, because I also want to be happy too. The reason I started streaming is because I wanted people around me. But it was initially to support the webtoon series that I was doing. Let's talk about it, which was in order to help other people. But as I said before, I'm a person that gets lonely easily, and therefore the streams would help me out continue work as I'm working without, you know, too much burdens behind my back. You know what? Let's just keep it as it is. Or actually, let's switch the conch shell into like more like a little pearl that goes around his like a little like headband might be a little cool. Because I feel like although the conch shell hat is cool, it's not the best idea out there. I feel like he could be cooler. Lame says, Weep says, and I'm happy because you're happy, thank you. Gaira says, can I see your webtoon series? Oh, of course. Oh, I actually haven't shared my webtoon series with everyone, have I? I only talked about it. Well, the reason being is that I wanted to continue the webtoon series at August. But before that, I want to just keep it a secret and just not really talk too much about it, but I don't mind sharing with you guys right now. Here you go. But in August, I will be continuing it on a regular basis alongside another series, which I hope to do. If I can find the time to do that. But maybe not. Maybe that's too much. Let's see. But yeah, that's the series. The first 6 episodes, well, there's 7, but technically it's 6, but because one of them is just saying thanks. But the 6th episode is to set a foundation of an idea of what this webtoon is about. And get people to open up about themselves. To start seeing the problem, and, you know, moving forward to solve it. Oh, that's cool. It's kind of like Buddhism, kind of like a thing going on. Hell yeah, this is cool. Agaru says thank you. Yeah. Weave says, can I read? Of course you can read it. Go ahead, go ahead. I'd be happy if you guys can read it. And hope it help you, you know, if you can take away anything from it, I'll be happy. Let's sing another song, shall we? Let's see, let me drink some more tea. And give me a second. If I could... Yay, says Cairo. And yes, is we. I think you guys are too excited. I should try to practice singing a bit more to get my singing voice back when I used to be in the choir club. But I'm happy that you guys are enjoying the stream. Okay. Bam ba bam ba. I'll sing you guys a song from Steven Universe. Let me do a voice check really quick. Mic test, mic test.5000マイル走って外かぐらしてバンバンバンバンバンバンバンAlright. Okay. Because my mic stand is a bit weird, it kind of moves around when I talk and speak over time, so I had to readjust the position to make sure that it's not really bad. If I could begin to be half of what you think of me, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love. When I see the way you act. Wait. Let me look at the lyrics because I'm pretty sure that these are not the right lyrics. I'm skipping a few words. When I was right, okay. When I see the way you act, wondering when I'm coming back, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. And I always thought I might be bad now. I'm sure that it's true. 'Cause I think you're so good. And I'm nothing like you. Look at you go, I just adore you. I wish that I knew what makes you think I'm so special. Oh man, can't sing today, can I? If I could begin to do something that does right by you, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. Love like you. Ooh, ooh, Mm. Gyro says, wow, your voice is so nice. Thank you. Weave says, it sounds very nice. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. I can't really like hit the notes as I would have like in the past, but I'm glad you guys are having fun. Let me clean my glasses real quick. Actually, shall we end it off here? Because if you were to just continue on, we'd go along until evening, and I have other things to do, like work on some school work. So I'll make a save file, as in TIFF, Bunnier, Brigade, Scout Team. There we go. You were great, says Nameless. Oh, hey Nameless, how are you doing? Good evening. Thank you for coming by the stream today. It's good to see you here. Gara says, see you. Thanks for streaming. Thank you, thank you. Let me stretch one more time. Weep says, okay, I'll make sure to watch again next time. Thank you. Alright, I saved the file. So let's move to our goodbye overlay, shall we? Our goodbye room. Alright, let me make my model slightly bigger. Oh, and I think I forgot to link the chat here. I should probably do this before the stream, but was busy this morning a little. Let's see. There we go. Da 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 da. Let's see. Nameless says you're very comforting. Thank you. You guys are comforting too. You guys are comforting to me. Geyer says, "Whoa, did you draw that background?" Yeah, of course. Well, the pictures in the frame, except for the one in the chat box, is fan art. But I did draw the one in the chat box. I did draw the background and everything. I draw new overlays for every new games that we play. It's the least I can do, you know? Leaps asks, what grade are you in, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, I'm not in a grade, as in, like, I'm currently finishing high school. However, that does not mean that I'm a high schooler. I dropped out of high school when I was 16. And because COVID allowed me, you know, because of COVID, now we're all staying indoors, and I'm using the EI from the government and all the money I saved up working as a tea salesman to, you know, finish high school right now. Because I want to study psychology, and I want to get a degree on philosophy, and kind of expand my horizons and increase my knowledge upon philosophy and psychology so that I can help people better when they ask me for problems, advices, and things like that. And also writing, I might also probably learn writing if I can, and maybe arts too, and illustration or something. But philosophy and psychology is probably my first priority when it comes to studying. Weep says, oh yeah, I understand. Thank you for your understanding. Like, I have this plan ahead of me, and it's all towards like online content creation and more things I want to do online. Basically, I want to create more things by in the different medias, maybe make games, visual novels, by collaborating with different people, make sometimes music maybe, or you know, animations, or like lots of things. But in order for me to do that, I need to, you know, properly learn better. In order to develop more inspiration, I need to read more, I need to study more, and, you know, just learn more for the future. And hopefully when I die, when I'm dead, when I grow old, I hope to look back, and I hope that there's a lot of people can remember me by. Well, more than that, it's okay if not too many people remember me to begin with. As long as I was able to change some people's lives, as long as I was able to help them find happiness, then I'm gonna say that it's a pretty good life, isn't it? I'd be happy to die. Anyway, sappy thoughts. Oh, I just realized my BGM wasn't on. There we go. Sorry about that. This is for the morning goodbye BGM. It wasn't really on, so I was just talking in silence, wasn't I? Monologuing. Oh no, you caught me monologuing. Quote from Incredibles by Syndrome. But yeah, thanks to everyone for coming for tonight's morning afternoon stream. By the way, it was streamed a bit late and it went for a long time, a bit more than usual. But I hope that you guys have a fantastic day today. Tonight we play Rabby Rabby. Weave says, BGM kinda loud, it's louder than you. Is it? Okay, let me decrease the volume just a little. How's that? That's better, isn't it? Let me thank everyone who came by today, and we'll say goodbye. Thank you for coming today, Gorf. Thank you for coming today, Benji. Thank you for coming today, Regular. It's nice to meet you guys. Thank you for coming today, Raku. Thank you for coming for today's stream, Lost Life. Thank you for coming, TG. Thank you for coming. Let's see, Cat. Thank you for coming, Raku, again. Thank you for... where's more names and people? Thank you for coming, Deneen. Thank you for coming today, Tomi. Thank you for coming, Skyro. Thank you for coming, Taichi. Thank you for coming today, Weave. And thank you for coming, let's see, Needless. And thank you just everyone who came by today, who wasn't on the chat, but still lurked around. Thank you, everyone. Luis says, yeah, that's better. Glad to hear. Thanks for letting me know, by the way, Weave. Let me know if there's any errors or things that you feel uncomfortable. I'll make sure to fix it. Nameless says, good night from England. Oh, you're heading to sleep. Alright. Good night, sweet dreams, alright, Nameless? I'll see you around. Thanks for coming to today's stream. Thank you, everyone. And take care, stay safe, have a good evening, good afternoon, or good evening, depending where you are. I love you all. Until next time, combat and fighting, alright? Bye-bye, B. Bye-bye, B. Good night, sweet dreams, Nameless. And I hope everyone has a good day today. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.